Auzu billahi samiyul alim minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Muhammad Afzal Malik, educationist, business and management consultant. I would like to talk about a very important topic, and that is pertaining to, related to our life, personal life, domestic life, work life, and our community, our society, our country, and the world as a whole. And that word is a very powerful word, and there are many a lot of people talk about this word interchangeably in every talk, and that word is discipline. So we use this word very frequently, and we always say that there is no discipline in our house, there is no discipline at our workplace, there is no discipline in our government organizations, local bodies, and even we are lacking this important the aspect of our life everywhere. So I would like to throw some light on it based on my personal experience as a student and from the family, at the workplace, even working with different organizations, profit and not-for-profit organizations, private and government organizations. Alhamdulillah, I've a lot of experience over a period of time, and that I would like to share with you. So, why we talk about this word discipline? What is this? What is it all about? What is important in our life? In every aspect of our life. So every successful individual, family, organization, community, society, and nation is built on discipline. And it's said that discipline is a key to success. And I talk about what discipline is. Whether we look in our personal life, we look in our work life, and our political life, whether as a student, as a professional, as an athlete, sports person, peacemaker, lawmakers, protecting our borders, like we said, the soldiers, teacher, educationist, parents, and leaders. And we always want to see in them, with all other qualities, and we want to see whether they are disciplined or not, whether they are doing the things in a right fashion, right manner. And as a result, the things are improving, and we are achieving our targets, we are achieving our goals, whether our personal goals, whether our family goals, whether our community goals, society goals, national goals, and international goals. So this quality appears again and again in our talks, and that is called discipline. So what happens without discipline? Why we talk about that? Why is that important? So it's said that if there's no discipline, things are not done in a right way, right fashion, very well conceived, thought of, planned, properly executed. And it's said that if you have a lot of knowledge and if there is no discipline, that becomes useless. then any freedom becomes a chaos, any talent becomes wasted. Okay, so this is without discipline. And let's see what are the benefits of discipline. So if you take the side of ordinary common people, and we see that they can do excellent, they can achieve the extraordinarily results with discipline. The societies remain peaceful with discipline. Progress becomes sustainable with discipline. So, in today's world, we ask, we want to know, what is discipline? Do we really need it? How can we practice discipline in our daily life? What happens when discipline is absent? So these are very pertinent questions. And answer of all these questions will determine the significance, importance of this word discipline. So let's see, what is the discipline? How we can define this discipline? So generally, discipline is defined that it's an ability to control one's behavior, emotions, and actions according to rules, values, goals, bylaws, social norms, and even what is different or inconvenience. So, discipline, that you are controlling your behavior and attitude in a situation which is an odd situation, where you can be unreasonable, where you can burst out immediately, where you cannot control yourself, your emotion and ultimate actions. And who is going to determine it? The law of the lands, rules, our values, our family values, our tribe values, our community values, our religious values, our country values, ethics, and our goals and objectives which we want to achieve. So we can say in simple words that discipline means doing what is right. Number one, what is right? Doing that. That are we on the right track? Or it is the permissible under the national society rules, norms, values, our religious values, our country values, our family values. So, doing what is right even when we don't feel like doing it. So now we will see what are the key elements of discipline. The number one is self-control. That's very important. Self-control. We have to control our actions, emotions, our anger, and not going to be judgmental. Then we must have consistency. Whatever we are doing, we should do in consistent manner and regularly. And then with responsibility, we have to take responsibility for any action of ours. We should take responsibility. We should not pass the buck off. We should not transfer the responsibility to others. We should not put our burdens on others and find an escape route. Respect for rules, regulations, bylaws, and the teaching and do's and don'ts of our teachings of our religions, our social norms, and commitment to the goals, what we want to achieve ultimately. That means we say the purpose of our life, which I explained you in my earlier talks in details. And all those talks are, I think, available on YouTube. So, the many people, they get suffocated. They feel suffocated when we talk about discipline. And they feel it a burden. They feel it like punishment. When you talk, hey, let's do the thing in a disciplined manner. Okay, if you want to eat your food, to sit on a table, you have table and chair, sit there properly, and instead of sitting on your sofa and chairs and relaxing and eating while watching the television programs or any other activity, so there is a big reaction generally. I mean, they don't lie. Yeah, we find it more comfortable here. So nobody wants to leave their comfort zone. And this comfort zone is one of the culprit of many issues and challenges in our life. Maybe someday I will talk on this, what the comfort zone is and how this comfort zone is misunderstood. So basically, discipline is training the mind, our mindset and character, values, norms, ethics. So the question is that it is the discipline is something which is ingrained in human nature. I mean, we were sent to this world with this quality. So that means the discipline natural by birth, that we inherit, that is in our genes, or we can learn. Like we learn so many other disciplines. So discipline, based on my knowledge and research and experience, it's not by birth something. Basically, we are created with discipline. Our creation is based on discipline. Everything which we bring to this world, everything is working in a disciplined manner, disciplined order. Every part of the body. So our birth, our creation is based on discipline. Our birth is based on discipline. And if you observe a newborn baby and keep on observing, we can learn a lot. How well the baby is disciplined. That means when baby needs cleaning, the baby cries immediately. Give a call, hey, now please clean me. When baby is hungry, immediately baby give a call. Hey, I'm hungry, feed me. If baby is feeling cold, immediately baby tells us, or if baby is feeling some hot weather. So that when babies, each and every action is disciplined. The sleep of the baby is very well disciplined. That means it's all programmed. So also, discipline means that doing the things in a programmed manner. So, we can learn more when we start growing, but it doesn't become automatic. Certain things, certain values, qualities, traits we have when we are sent to this world. We are given that is ingrained in human nature. It's in our genes. So like then we start teaching our children do's and don'ts. The children learn discipline at home. The first thing I always tell, and I will emphasize on this, that everything starts from home and everything ends at home. So rest period, when we start our day in the morning and we come back home, so this is a transition period, and in that period we do different activities and ultimately we come back home. So we are bringing all the burden, pleasure, stress, earning, brunt back to home. And that is the fact. Similarly, we ask a student to learn discipline, class manners, coming on time, observing the class manners, respecting the teachers, respecting the environment, the facilities. We should to keep our surroundings neat and clean, our desk. We should not generally eat in the classroom. Maintain a fresh environment, so that everybody should have a fresh feeling. So students, they learn at school, and if they do something indisciplined, then necessary disciplinary action is taken. They are reprimanded, they are given some punishment so that they can improve. The punishment is a deterrence, putting the things on the right track. And then we have to maintain discipline at our workplace. Worker learn discipline at the workplace. Even the WorkSafe of BC, they also teach us discipline. How we have to save ourselves at workplace, what shoes we have to use, clothing, what safety measures we have to take. That is all discipline. So doing the things in a required manner to achieve your objectives, to keep yourself safe, yourself others, properties, roads, environment, all that. Then the citizen, we learn discipline through laws, rules, regulations, bylaws, and social norms and cultural values. Like as a Canadian, we feel a pride that multicultural is our hallmark. So multiculturalism is a hallmark of Canadian society, and we feel very proud of it. And many other countries, they feel envy of us, and they also want to follow us. So that is at our national level. So generally, when we talk about discipline, it has two aspects, internal and external. So first we have to prepare ourselves to the external requirement, the rules, supervision, regulations, so that everybody's life, property, honor, respect must be taken care of. Then later it becomes internal, self-discipline. So this is an area which needs our attention, not as easy, self-discipline. So majority of the people, they are lacking in this aspect to create self-discipline. So the highest form of discipline is self-discipline. Create those values, norms, sense to respect the rules, regulations, bylaws, social norms, cultural values. And that needs a lot of patience, perseverance, self-control, and we have to reach to that point that whatever I'm doing, I should do it rightly so that nobody should point a finger to me. And I would like to share that, because by all these talks are based on experience. That's why I say that lifetime learning experience. I have taught myself over a period of time, and I'm very confident about that I should not do anything where a finger is raised to me that why you have done this. Starting from home to the workplace, dealing with the the people, community, society at different levels. And let me tell you, I hate this, that somebody should raise a finger on me, that Malik, why you have done this. So I always try my best to discharge my duties and responsibility to the best, even beyond the call of my duty. It's not a self-praise. The people know me well in my circle, in my family, my relatives, in my friends. So if we try, if we make it a commitment, we can do that. We can do. And if happens sometime, and in my previous talk, I said that I have a self-punishment system in place in me. So I punish myself. Hey, Afzal, Malik, why you have done this? You are not supposed to do this. You are an educated guy. You are a nation builder. You are building the futures, leaders of the society. You're a teacher, you're a professor, you're an instructor, you're a trainer, you're a mentor. So these things are not acceptable from you. Now, in order to achieve this quality, it's not easy. You have to sacrifice so many things. You have to have a patience. You have to have a self-control. So I would share one because I do poetry, so I can share one verse of that, and that is in Urdu language, that chal chal ke pul sirat si राहों पे उम्र सारी, चल चल के पुरसरात सी राहों पे उम्र सारी, डर है जरा सी लग़ज़िश न किस्सा तमाम कर दे. That means you are walking on a rope, on a very thin rope, and you're taking all the necessary cares, and you're focused on that, and mind it. If you are little out of the focus, you are done. So चल चल के पुल सरात सी राहों पे उम्र सारी, डर है जरा सी लग़ज़िश न किस्सा तमाम करते. So this is a training, constant training, talking to ourselves. That is a self-discipline. And then the reward which we will get, that's priceless, that's amazing. And I am blessed with that, Alhamdulillah. So the highest form of discipline is self-discipline, self-control. Not going against social, religious values, norms, ethics, rules and regulations. And particularly, the self-discipline is that you are doing it when nobody is watching you. So your self is controlling you. Like we have driverless cars. Like we have this EV cars, and there are built-in gadgets that you can put the car on pilot. You just relax. Etc. The Tesla and other cars, they have these qualities. So the car is those electronic gadgets, they are monitoring it. And you're not driving, you're just sitting behind the wheel. So everything is done. That means we have to have that built-in technology, the built-in rules, regulations, and there should be that's well synchronized. So this is the level of that you keep on doing, and when nobody is watching you to catch you, to raise finger at you, so your inner self is controlling you. That built-in system, as that system is built in electric cars, that electronic system, and that we call now artificial intelligence. So we have to use our artificial intelligence which we have, which we been given by birth. So yet you are doing the right thing. Nobody is watching you. Nobody is supervising you. And we keep one thing in mind. That is also very important. Like I keep that in mind. If nobody is watching you, God is watching you. Allah is watching you. That means if you are going over speed, so your inner self is controls you. Hey, what are you doing? Mr. Malik, you talk so much, you give a lot of lectures, you teach students and teach them good things, values and all that. So don't you watch the speed is 50 kilometer? And why you have gone more than that? So observing the rules, regulations, bylaws in every respect, not that red light camera is watching me or speed camera is watching me, or maybe the traffic police or RCMP or any police is around me undercover. Not having this kind of fear. No, you say, I must be a good citizen, a good human being, a good person. And I further say, Alhamdulillah, that I say to be a good Muslim or to be a good in any religion, whatever religion you believe in. So, following all those values and norms and teachings. Otherwise, we will be just following a particular religion just by tongue, not by practicing. Like Dr. Allama Muhammad Iqbal, the poet of East, said, and that is again in Urdu language, कि जुबान से कह भी दिया ला इलाहा, जुबान से कह भी दिया ला इलाहा, तो क्या हासिल? I mean, if you have accepted and you said that there is no God but Allah, La ilaha illallah, जुबान से कह भी दिया ला इलाहा, तो क्या हासिल? सिर्फ ला इलाहा कहने से तो आप अच्छे इंसान, अच्छे मुसलमान नहीं बनेंगे। दिलो निगे मुसलमान नहीं तो कुछ भी नहीं। Not just saying with the tongue. If it's not accepted by your heart with conviction that Allah is watching me of all my actions, and having a pure eye that you should not see any bad thing, because Allah is watching me, and that is written in my record. That means we must have a conviction, believe from your heart, and use our eyes rightly. So we must have internal control. So do we really need discipline? That's a question. I said discipline is the key to success. When everything is working with discipline, the set system, your watch, your cell phone, all your electronic gadgets, everything which is run by machine, electronically, so they put that discipline in that, which you say the software. So that software controls all that actions. Like I've told you example of electric car. Even there are CNC technology, computer numerical controlled machine. That means there are machine in production, because I have a lot of experience on that, done a couple of projects based on CNC as a consultant. So that means that machine is producing all the items of the product. Even they're producing, let's say, 100,000 product, and each and every product is 100% accurate with micron, the quality. There is no difference, micro difference at all. Every product is of the same quality. That means that machine is programmed. Similarly, we have to program ourselves. We have to put that software chip in ourselves. So do we really need that discipline? Of course, yes. With all that explanation which I've just done, it's essential. Without discipline, freedom turns into irresponsibility, because we are doing the thing the way we want, in a haphazard manner. Going to our workplace late, not concentrating on our time, not productive, wasting a lot of resources, even at our home, even in our schools and colleges, in every aspect of life. Without discipline, that means that we have a free hand, whatever we want to. If we want to control, if we want to cross a red light, yes, I will do overspeeding, violating the rules and regulation and bylaws, doing illegal things, illegal construction, not paying our taxes honestly, our duties to our family, to our society, to our community, to our country. We are not honest in that. So it makes us irresponsible. Without discipline, intelligence turns into arrogance. That's my way or highway. Then we don't listen to others. We impose ourselves. We think that I am right. I'm always right. Because I feel that nobody can ask me any question. I'm not answerable to anyone. And that is called arrogance. So power turns into abuse. They start abusing their powers, and for their own personal benefits, ulterior motives. And with discipline, the freedom becomes meaningful, enjoyable, productive, relaxing, motivational. So all our efforts, when we put them in rightly, in right fashion, in right manner, in proper sequence, very well planned, that leads to success. And society becomes safe and fair. What's happening in our society these days? Every day we have shooting, extortion, looting. So it has made our society restless. People are getting scared day by day, and these things are increasing. And the peacemaker or law enforcement agencies are becoming helpless. It has become a big challenge. Why? Because the things have gone out of discipline. The people have started taking laws in their hand. Abusive use of power, abusing our freedom. It's my way or highway. So, after all this comparison, what's the conclusion? That discipline is a bridge between goals and achievements, knowledge and wisdom, rights and responsibilities. So if this bridge is broken, everything will be collapsed. So I told you that first of all, we have to start the discipline at home. Home is very important. Your family is very important. Because if every home is on the right track, the whole society, the whole community, the whole country is on the right track, the whole world is on the right track. Then everybody will deserve to get a Nobel Peace Prize. Like our next door neighbor, friend, Donald Trump is dying for a Nobel Prize, Nobel Peace Prize. Now he has changed his statement that if you're not giving me the this Nobel Peace Prize medal, it's not my duty that I should ensure peace in your area. That I was doing all that basically in order to earn this Nobel Prize. And this is all in media. That is a statement. So why discipline at home matters? Because it shapes character in the early age in the children. Now remember, I told you many times, it will never work if the parents or elders living in that home setting, if they are not a role model. We must become a role model first in front of our children, so that they will follow that automatically. We need not to tell them. It's learning by experience. It's called experiential learning, learning by doing, learning by observation. The question is, let's look in ourselves, that are we role model in every aspect of our life, or we are doing contrary to that, and our children are learning from us bad things. That when our parents can do that, that means it's the right thing. So they start following the same, and now how you as a parents can stop them. So it's called the charity begins at home. First we have to discipline ourselves, to make ourselves a role model. And that is the key to success. It's a key to success. Unfortunately, majority of the parents and the elders, whether they are grandparents living in the same house, unfortunately, most of them, they're not a role model. They yell, they scream, they raise their voice, even they abuse, even they don't respect. So I mean, what our children will learn from that environment? Have we created that congenial environment at our home? So this is a very serious thing. If you want to see whatever you want to see out of your children, first we should be an example. We should be role model first. And they will learn automatically. Then build habit that last a long time, lifetime. That is at the childhood. Because the psychology and Scottish say that the 70 to 80% of the personality of a child is built by the age of 7 years, 6 to 7 years. So that means that these first 6 or 7 years are very, very important for the personality building of our children. And they learn from their surroundings, from home or from schools. Where they are spending their 24 hours, home and school, mostly. So, our school, homes and school, we are demonstrating a role model playing. So this is a big question, and we must get an answer of that. And then create respect and harmony. If parents are not dealing with each other with respect, and they are not respectable to their parents and the grandparents of the children, what will they learn? Tomorrow, when they will grow up, they will even do the worst with you. And that's what is happening. And that's what most of us, they are suffering. And that's why our kids, the moment they are grown up, they attain the age of 18 and 19 years, they don't want to live and stay with their parents. I have so many examples in my family circle. Friend circle. So how we can maintain discipline at our home? So what steps we have to take? So number one, we have to fix daily routine. Not for our children. That we ask our children to go to bed at 9 o'clock or maximum 10 o'clock, but we parent, we are watching television late night. And I would like to share with you, I don't want to get any praise. When we were raising our children, I have two kids, mashallah, they are grown up, very well educated, and they are also disciplined to greater extent. When we are raising them, believe you me, we were sleeping at the same time. If 9 o'clock, everybody is on the bed. And we used to switch off our telephone. I'm talking about late 80s and 90s. So we were disconnecting our telephone. No calls, no watching television, nothing else. Everybody should go to bed at 9 o'clock if we fix 9 o'clock. And that's the reason that our children, they would be having the complete sleep, and they will be getting up early in the morning at first call without any problem, and getting ready and going to school. So you should be a role model. You have to sacrifice, and we used to sacrifice because we were not watching television or anything. So 9 o'clock, everybody should go to bed. Otherwise, if parents are doing something else and they are asking their children to do something else, the children's personality will become imbalanced. They will get confused. I mean, this is good for our parents and this is not good for us. So, wake up on time, study time, meal time, sleep time. And I'm not just here sitting and giving you this talk and lecture. No, my dear. When I was a student, I was doing the things in a very disciplined. I prepared all my schedule, timetable, believe you me. Even in my college and university time. when I did my graduation, even from school time. Then I did my graduation, and then I did my master's in business administration. So I was doing all my activity according to the timetable. I used to prepare timetable. What time I have to get up, breakfast, going to school, college, university, saying my prayer time, having lunch time, then what subject I have to study today, what assignment I have to do it, going to the mosque for prayer, having the last prayer, and at what time I have to go to bed. Generally, I used to go to bed by 10 o'clock, even when I was a student of college and university. And if anybody is going to disturb me during this, my schedule, I never appreciated that. Even sometime one of my friends used to come, but I didn't like it. I say, look at him. He just came to disturb me. You see, it's a doable. I used to do that, but still I try. I'm never late to my job. This is on record. And even in Canada, I am for the last 25 years. You can check with my previous employers. I was always before time. Whatever weather is there. Even I used to go initially by transit. I was not driving. And even today, I always go on time, before time. I'm never late in my teaching class, because generally my class starts at 8:30 in the morning. But if you made a commitment to yourself, your inner control, inner discipline, you can do it. This is on record. I can give you the contacts of my all employer, and you can check with them. Why should I tell a lie? To please who? But I'm saying this, that all these things are doable. We can do that. If we have a determination, we can do that. I'm in last 25 years, Alhamdulillah, with the grace of God, I was never late. Even sometimes you are stuck up in the traffic, but I always keep a margin, half an hour or so. At some time, I just reached just on time, 1 or 2 minutes before. But if you want to do this, if you are convinced, and then you have belief in yourself, and you have trust yourself and believe in God, the things becomes doable. Anyways, the sleep time, meal time, respect elders, Alhamdulillah. I respect all my elders, my community elders, speak politely. Here I am lacking sometimes, but I have tried to control. I controlled a lot over a period of time. Sometimes I used to raise my voice, but not on elders. To my children, or maybe to my wife, or to maybe some of my colleagues. But over the time, I tried to control, and controlled a lot, Alhamdulillah. So we have to speak politely. There is a verse in the Holy Quran, Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajeem, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Qulu linnasi husna. Qulu linnasi husna. This is in Arabic, because the Holy Quran is revealed in Arabic language, and that was the mother tongue of our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Qulu linnasi husna, that whenever you talk to the people, talk them nicely, politely. Nicely and very polite. Respectable. And keep surrounding clean. Alhamdulillah, I'm very particular on cleanliness. When I use washroom, I always clean it before I come out. Even at my home, even my workplace, even when I go to my religious places. So cleanliness is a godliness. That we have to clean our surrounding. Do in front of your kids. But unfortunately, when we leave the washroom uncleaned, and then we can expect from our children they will clean it. But they have seen that when you left the washroom uncleaned, what do you think? Maybe they will do it by force. Then we have to share responsibility. I talk many times that share everything with your family, and I share even my financials, I share everything, all my daily things with my wife. What I have done the whole day. So I give all the report, my daily Roznama. So, to share the responsibility with the house chores, involve your kids with that, right from the young age, not when they are grown up, when they are teenagers, no, then they will not do it. Right from when they are 2-3 years old, put them, little thing, involve them when you do things. Caring for family members, very important. If you will care your elders, your parents in front of your kids, they will also do the same with you. But if you are yelling at them, shouting at them, screaming at them, giving them a hard time, throwing them out of your home, then your kids are watching, mind it. And they feel this is the right thing you are doing. Tomorrow they will do with you even worse. So then leading by example, be role model. Children copy behavior and not instructions. Behavior is more important, not instruction, because instructions, they don't like it. But when they see that what you are doing, practically, certainly they will follow you. And then balance the things. So be firm, be strict on the rules, be strict on the values, be strict on the norms, be strict of your house culture, home culture. Be firm on that, but at the same time, be loving. Discipline doesn't mean you should be harsh on them, you should beat them, you should scream, you should shout. But be firm on that. Don't just do under the pressure and relax it. No. This discipline is a discipline, but with love, with affection, with care. And correct mistakes without humiliating. This is very important. This is very important. That is some area where generally we all lack, in myself. To correct mistakes, and it's always say in management, when I teach management, I always say, and training and all that, I always say, so encourage your subordinate to make mistake. That means give them that freedom so that they can do the things by applying their knowledge, their skill, their expertise, without having this feeling that somebody is watching, somebody is overseeing, and let them learn to make mistakes. So we say encourage your people around you to make mistakes, not blunders, because until they make mistake, they will not learn. But we should not humiliate them. We should not laugh at them. We should not belittle them. And that's normally we do. We discourage them. And that has a very negative impact on our children, on our co-workers, on our staff members. So, a disciplined home produces confident, responsible, and respectful individuals. So, I will continue this, my talk, after home. Then I will talk, not today, it's already, I think, over an hour, and I appreciate all those who are with me. I see on the screen, thank you so very much. You are listening me with patience, and you are there, showing your presence at this time. It's almost 8:26. So I will cover in the next talk discipline at school and workplace, and going through all that step, discipline on the road and public life, and self-discipline, how we can do so in the coming talks. And stay tuned. I'm going to put it on social media, on Facebook, on Reel, on YouTube. I upload all that, and you can get the benefit out of this. So thank you so very much for your patience listening, your time, and this is your encouragement to me. May God bless you, and take care of your health. I always say health is important, health is wealth. And take care of your family. Our family must be first. The family is important. And then our community, our society, our country, and world at large. May God bless you. Let's build a strong community, strong society. If our community and our society and country is strong, we are all strong. Jazakallah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.